We get the heavy metal horns up for our wonderful pal and, dare I say, colleague, Mr. Richard Miller. And we are back with the fine and fantastic Voivod. And congratulations to Richard. He is on that battery. Daddy's battery is low. This video will come out. Doesn't matter if we make it all the way through. It's going the way it's going. Richard, we're going to get into this. We're doing Killing Technology from Killing Technology today. What have we talked about with that? If you put out a song called Killing Technology and you put it out on your record and the record's called Killing Technology, it better damn be the first song. Is it the first tune? It is the first song. So they're going to rip our heads off with it. Full disclosure. I know me some Voivod, okay? I don't know every album. I don't know every song. I'm not familiar with Killing Technology. I know they have a record called that, 1987. But if you're any kind of a follower of this channel, then you know that I've talked about this already. When I was in high school, the dudes with Voivod shirts on were like, they're next level. I can't communicate with my metal knowledge with someone that's clearly more smarter than me. But also, for full disclosure, I did hear something from this record this week off one of my kick-ass playlists that I like to listen to, Ravenous Medicine. So I did hear that tune from this record this week. We're going to learn about the mighty Voivod, and then we're going to get into that song for our friend, Richard Miller. If that sounds like a plan to you, let's do it. I love their Pink Floyd. What do you think of that Pink Floyd cover? It's right here in the first slot. Voivod, they got 39,500 monthly listeners. Canadian metal band. Astronomy, is that domain? I don't know how to say those words. 2,800,000 plays on that. Ravenous Medicine, that's the tune that I heard the other day, 696,000 plays. Tribal Convictions, 612,000 plays. In the fourth slot, you got the Prow, 369,000 plays, and Panorama in the fifth slot. And those last two songs came from Angel Rat, 1991. Let's look into the albums from the mighty fine Voivod and see what they've done. I like Old, New, Borrowed, and Blue. I like all of it. War and Pain, 1983-ish. You got Roar, 1986. This record right here, Killing Technology, 1987. Dimension Hatros, 1988. Nothing Face is about the time I would have went, Voivod? What that? Voivod? You know, going into the record show, the local independent record stores. Angel Rat comes out in 1990. The Outer Limits, Negatron, Phobos, Chronic, Caters, Infini, Warriors of Ice, To the Death, 84, Target Earth, The Wake Up, Lost Machines, Synchro Anarchy comes out 2022. I do like that record quite a bit. Dimension Hatros, The Demos. And they did just put out a thing called Morgoth Tales 2023. So it's kind of a, yeah, it's a collection of some of their favorite tunes or something, because I just saw Killing Technology and Thrashing Rage in there. Or maybe they just did a redo of Killing Technology. Who knows? Let's get into the related artists for this band. It will probably be some fantastic metal bands. Perhaps they will pay homage to Canada with some of these artists. Oh yeah, the fantastic Coroner, Sadus, Forbidden, Violence, Exciter. We just did them this week on the channel. Dark Angel, Razor, Toxic, Nuclear Assault, whom I just absolutely freaking loved when I was a kid, and I still don't know why the record Survive is not on the streaming media. So if anybody is listening to this right now, please put that up. I want to listen to that record. Had Good Times, Bad Times, I think, from Led Zeppelin on it and shit. Artillery, Demolition Hammer, Atheist. And Atheist, they very, very progressive death metal band way before progressive death metal was around, and their catalog just went up a year ago, 2 years ago. You couldn't find Atheist to save your damn life, and now all of a sudden they put the whole catalog up. So congrats to that. Now we look into that bio ever so quickly, and then we'll listen to the song. And you've got the guys, and they're in a rocky location. Oh my goodness, they're in some kind of a rocky, they've gone for a walkabout. Is this in Canada? They're just loving it. Quebec, northern Quebec. They're saying, Shane, here we stand atop this is the meeting spot. This is called Rock Mountain, And we all got up here and we said to ourselves, guys, let's put the fists in because we're going to create rock music from Rock Mountain and we're going to rock the damn world. And that's what we've done, Shane. Since the mid-'80s, Northern Quebec's Voivod have forged a unique and globally influential sonic identity. Their shifting personnel has never tempered their iconoclastic yet ever-evolving sound, which juxtaposes death and thrash metal with dissonant prog and hard rock fueled by jazzy riffs, odd and quickly shifting time signatures, homemade sound effects, and maniac, thundering drums. Their lyrical themes are inspired by dystopian and sci-fi imagery, political critique, and keen societal observations. Voivod made their international debut on Metal Blade Records in 1984 with War and Pain, offering a glimpse of the hoary, shape-shifting array of sounds that fully emerged on 1986's Roar and 1987's Killing Technology, which is where we're heading right now, my friends. Some people say he talks too much. I don't like his videos because he talks too much, but you learned a hell of a lot about this band. Have you heard them? Do you know this song, Killing Technology? Oh, you're listening to it for the first time just like me. Well, you know a lot about that band then, don't you? About time. Here's the titty titty bang bang. We're going to do it. Killing Technology. It's the first track. Let's do it. That sounds sci-fi. They're operating on an alien. That one that Captain Picard in #1 was showing on TV back in the day. You can hear it flatline. You can hear the ventilator.
We are connected.
There's that thunderous drums. I like those chords. Yeah, I've never heard this. Punky. I'm getting a punky taste. Trying to understand what he's talking about. Wants to kill technology. Okay. It has that. There's that Voivod, I know. I got to keep an eye on this too, because they'll do something twisted and go into the next song. Kill it! You understand how advanced these guys are? When I was a kid, I'm like, Come on, bang your head. He said, frantic energy. Their music makes you feel like you've been missing something the whole time. You must have one of them talkie hoses or something. It's only one function. This is 1985, that's when I got laid the first time. Oh, there's a change. The notes they choose, the way they write their music, you're gonna go off the chain. Is the beat coming back in? There's still 2 minutes left of this sucker. It's a good thing I checked. I think the alien got off the table, started smacking him. Now it's like a nightmare escape. Is Red Rum? Is this Jack Torrance? Do you understand what I'm saying when I say this is still the same song? You would have said, no, Shane, that's a different song. Tomorrow's what? There's no utopia coming, there's fear from the skies. The aliens are coming. And that's another thing, their lyrics are fantastic, so it's like it's worth going back and listening to the lyrics. A little bit of Animals as leaders. That's where I bet you they're influenced by Voivod. And I'm sorry, you do not get that overreaction. Very punky. Yes, it's got a very punky kind of a vibe and feel to it. But what say you? You know, one of those guys with the Voivod shows, you're gonna come and say, I don't think so, pal. You haven't learned anything from the 80s. I listen to intellectual metal. Is there such thing as an intellectual metal? I'd be curious about that. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you. That's right. You get in the comments below and you tell me all your thoughts and opinions about Voivod, your memories, the first time you ever heard a song from him. Did you go to the independent music stores and see Voivod records and you went, my brains aren't quite prepared for that yet? Or did you scoop it right up and just fall in love with it? Have you ever seen these guys live? All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs, all of that. So, good, great, fantastic. Shane, I am the #1 Quebecy fan of Voivod. I run all of the merch and all of it for these guys. I love them. They're the best. They're the greatest. Wasn't Jason Newsted in the band there just for a splash of time? All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. Have you ever seen these guys live? I have not. I would absolutely love to see them live. If you get that opportunity to see Voivod live, go goddamn see Voivod live. Or you could say, not good, not great, Shane. It's just not my cup of tea. I understand it's a little more technical. It's a little more avant-garde, as they say. A bit more in that. Makes sense why Coroner would be one of the first bands to pop up right there. In their related artists, but I don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know, for our pal Richard Miller. And you get down there and we just have so much fun. I read your comments and I reply back and I give them little hearts. I like to sneak in and read them and give them little hearts. Give little hearts to you so you feel good about it. So get down there and do all that, okay? If you've got a request you'd like to see it on the channel, links or the comments. You can always put your requests in the comments. If you're like, Shane, but how the hell do I know if you've done this song that I want you to do? Simple. Put the band and my name in the YouTube search, or put the band, the song, and my name in the YouTube search, and it'll pop it up and see if we've done it. Okay? That's all I got. Richard, thumbs. Here we go. Voivod.